Hey, Swarthos here. I mentioned in an earlier video that things were probably going to start getting pretty ugly. Already at the stores here, there's no real emergency having been declared yet, but already the stores here are starting to have empty shelves of staple food items, things like rice, other commodities. In Japan, I see where toilet tissue and Kleenex, paper towels, things like that have disappeared off the store shelves. There's no real panic here yet. That's my point. There's no real panic here yet. We're already seeing shortages. Shortages in masks, gloves, hand sanitizer. That's another thing. It's not at the stores anymore. Fortunately, a week or so ago, I saw this coming already, and I loaded up on that stuff. I've got a couple years worth of supply of things like hand sanitizer, sanitary, special protective gloves. I've got humongous bags of rice, freeze-dried noodles, dehydrated noodles, I should say. The cup of noodles, boxes of that. Medicines. I got my own. I have prescription medicines that I take. It's just a blood pressure pill, but so there might be a shortage of that. So I got 6 times the amount I normally get. I ordered again early, and so I'll have a supply that should last me, half a year or more. Should the pharmacies run out of these kind of basic medicines that a lot of people take the blood pressure medicines. I loaded up on aspirins, Tylenol, cold and flu medicines. I've got boxes on boxes of that. Rubbing alcohol, hydrogen peroxide. I've got this inhalant machine that you breathe to clear out your lungs. Like you put a eucalyptus drops in hot mist, steam, and you breathe it in, clear out your sinuses and lungs in case you catch a cold or get the coronavirus, whatever. I've got an infrared sauna. Now, I've had that for years, and I've read where the infrared sauna can be quite useful for somebody that has the coronavirus, because it kind of bakes you from the inside out. It superheats your body on the inside out. And so that's just something to think about. If it really gets dark and really gets ugly, who knows how this is going to go. We don't know right now. We're kind of on the cusp. Are we going to see martial law? Is this going to just be a cold season, cold and flu season type of thing? But for a common cold, it's killing people. So it could get really ugly. Could affect so many things. If you haven't already, get out there and start loading up on things that have a long shelf life, things that you can eat, things that you might need in case you do get sick, because you won't be able to go to pharmacy because those shelves will be empty. Get that stuff now while you can. I did. I recommend you do as well. Well, I was going to speak about Agenda 21. Agenda 21 is, you can look it up. It's a, I don't know what to call it, an idea that the United Nations came up with, I think back in 1992 or something. And part of this Agenda 21 talked about the depopulation of the earth. How they need to get the population down in order for us to have a sustainability. We're running out of food, we're too many people, that type of thing. It's polluting the environment, global warming, all that kind of junk. So it's called Agenda 21. And it's interesting that we have this potential disease now that got turned loose. I wonder if this is like some Agenda 21 fanatic that turned this stuff loose on an unsuspecting world. Who knows? Agenda 21. Agenda 21. Might want to always keep gasoline in your car too. Don't let it get down too low in case there's a run on gasoline. You never know. The world could do some strange things in times like this. Uncertain times. You don't know how people are going to react. If you have more than one car, like I do, you want to keep all the tanks topped off. If you got a 4x4, even better. Keep that 4x4 topped off, ready to go. Keep yourself an emergency bag in there, with medicines and food supplies and stuff, It's your bug out bag, your bug out gear. So you're ready to go. Keep a camera with you at all times too. Keep a dash cam running on all my cars actually. Shouldn't say one of my cars because it's portable. I just pop it out of one and take it to the next. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be chaos in the streets, man. I wonder if when the you-know-what hits the fan and people start going to the stores and finding that there's nothing on the shelves, I wonder what kind of hellish chaos we're going to have in our streets. My plan is to watch it all from the safety of my own home, already having had gathered enough supplies to ride out such an event. Yeah. Got to keep those supplies, man. Things that you don't think of, things that you might need. Common toiletries like, toothpaste, mouthwash. Load up on that stuff, man. I shave my own head. I don't need to go to the barber or anything like that. I keep a super close crew cut. It's a super crew cut. Bald, basically bald. Boots. Better have some hefty boots. Probably best when you go out to have hefty boots on in case you come into an emergency situation while you're out there. If you're mobile when that happens and you need to get back to your house, you might have to abandon your vehicle and make your way over wreckage and carnage in the streets. You might want to have on some pretty hefty boots as you traverse your way across the urban landscape. These are just ideas I'm having, just wondering. Try not to get the disease. Get hand sanitizer if you can. Keep your hands clean. Try not to shake anybody's hands. If you see somebody coughing or sneezing, for crying out loud, get away from them. Hold your breath and run and exhale as you're running in the opposite direction. Somebody's you're in the opposite direction, blowing, dispersing the droplets as you go. I keep masks on my person, in my vehicle. So I'm ready. Yeah, if you're pumping gas, have on some rubber gloves. Or those little, you could be wearing like food prep gloves. Anything just to keep someone else's mucus or spit or sneeze residue off your hand so that you don't accidentally, touch your nose or wipe your lip or something and then you've got their virus. So you don't want that. Well, all right. This has been an Agenda 21 update. Swarthos. Out.